Ooh, there's a lot of background noise. I apologize for that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Naturals, the weekly tabletop game that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast. Normally, we're playing D&D, but today, we're doing something a little different. Hi, Dean. It is me. So, I'm not running the game today. We're also not playing D&D. We're playing a game called Unstable, written and run for today's session by a man you know, a man you love, a wonderful human, Colin, aka Sid from The Naturals, aka Turtle Man from Season 1, if you're coming in from that. So, with that being said, I'm going to go grab the goobers, and we're going to get this going. I'm going to have to adjust some camera stuff, just so you guys know, because I was having a little bit of technical difficulties earlier. So, bear with me while I do that, and let's get into this. Oh, I need to move myself. Oh, no. Oh, things are so wrong. Oh, God. Things are so wrong. You're live. They can hear you.
Cool.
I'm not live. You're live.
I'm Your Move live.
You're live. Twitch.
I have to fix things.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know. I'm working
What
on
was
it.
it? Synced. Oh no.
Did we accidentally sync it?
I think one of them was.
Hell yeah. I forgot about your your Comic Sans bad boy in red with a green drop shadow on a green background.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Bad boy.
Mm-hmm. Bad boy, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do? I told Chad that I'm gonna have to fix the cameras, so they're bearing with me.
You're bearing with the camera.
I'm bearing straight. Not to be confused with bearing gay.
Apple TV Plus drops?
The fuck does that mean?
On Twitch, you can get Apple TV Plus.
Drops.
If you subscribe to channel. Get rewarded
Okay,
by
it won't
purchasing or
let me
gifting subscription.
Fix the cameras for some reason. I don't know why it keeps doing this to me. It keeps like locking. Okay. Oh god.
What's going on over there?
Horrible things, apparently.
Dan didn't set up his cameras before
Well,
stream.
how am I supposed to? I didn't know how many cameras we were gonna have.
Well,
It like won't let me move things. I don't know why. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
What make
you
it-
DJ
I'm not even on the
categories.
screen.
It's not a skill issue. I can attest to the fact that it's not a fucking skill issue.
Skill all over your issue.
I'll skill you.
You guys want to put some bets right now?
On what?
I'm betting Ray's playing VR chat.
Probably. That's a bet that
Think
you
it'd
would
be-
probably win.
Do you think that the Ray has a VR headset?
I
You don't
have
have to-
600. I have 600 hours on the game and don't have a headset.
I have to redo literally all of these because it wanted to be
Ray
a
is
piece of
playing
shit.
VR chat.
Woo!
Again.
Yeah,
I'll
baby.
bet you would win.
I know. Damn! Full screen of just Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Wait, should we? Okay.
Colin,
Look
take
at
over stream.
me. I'm on the screen now.
Why won't it fucking let me select? Like, I can't size anything. This is so dumb. Might be a badge issue. Shut up, Yoda.
Yeah, badge issue. Hell yeah. Badge issue. Badge issue. Badge issue.
I hate
That's
all of
hard
you.
to say.
Am I gamer brain pilled, or do you have a Valve shirt?
No, I'm not worrying about it. No.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
It is kind of valvy. No, it's for a yeast company
Oh,
for making beer.
What the fuck? Why can't like, it won't let me move anything. This doesn't make any sense.
is it Valve? I don't know if it's Valve. Something Valve related.
You guys don't know anybody with access to Valve's deadlock, do you?
No, sadly.
I tried really hard to get access to it. No. Because you can invite anyone you want once you have access.
Mm,
There's fucking 20,000 people playing it at any point in time right now.
that's insane.
Yeah, it's not a game that's out at all or anything. Like,
Yeah,
it's just... I'm not a big fan of MOBAs. I just want to see what it's about, that's all. It's supposedly a third-person MOBA, which I don't understand how that would flow nicely, but...
isn't that League?
Hmm?
Because League is top. That's what MOBA
Yeah,
is, right?
League is top-down, but this is like over the shoulder, right? Like third-person.
Oh, whoa, wow.
Yeah.
Are you like stuck to over the shoulder?
I think so. I don't know. I mean, I haven't...
Missing.
The
Okay,
Verge
no, that-
like has an article up on it.
You know, that takes the part of League I don't like out of the League. I can't handle watching across the map what my teammates are doing and where the enemies are positioned. See, I live in 2 dimensions. In front.
There's less dimensions in an isometric view.
So dumb.
You know what? That's a good point.
Like, this didn't start happening until last week, I remember. And it's still not working. Like, no, I can't move anything on the fucking screen. Like, everything is just, like, locked in place and it won't let me move it.
That's a bit sad.
It doesn't make any sense. And it's, like, on every source, too.
Ooh.
Like, this makes 0 sense.
What the fuck? It just happened.
Where are the other 2?
I don't know.
Meh.
The Void.
Boy. Did you end up changing adaptable?
To whatever we talked about.
Okay, yeah.
I did, yes.
I shall open the Google Doc.
Oh, my fucking
You
God,
can
this
move
is
your
so-
die size up or down 1 size per roll.
Per roll, damn. Cool.
Yeah, I need to change persistent to be something else.
Yoda, get him.
Get him.
It's a bot. Get him. This is so dumb. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna play like this today.
We just need the other 2 to return.
True. Wherever the fuck they are. So, how you guys doing?
Yes.
True.
Good talk. No, doing good. I've been working and also like I've been playing some games.
Nice, nice.
It's always good, you know. of playing some
Recently I've
game.
gotten back into Payday 3's most popular brother, Payday 2.
Payday 2.
Fair.
Payday 3 is something. They did something, and the people didn't like it.
Yeah.
They took the game and emptied most of it out, and then said, "Here's your game back."
So now I've been playing Payday 2. I've been trying to do the whole secret ending type of thing. It's a pain in the ass. Don't do it.
There's
like,
a
made an-
secret ending for.
Yeah, they made
Payday
a
2?
secret
What do you
ending
mean?
and they made it in like an ARG. So people online like worked hard on it to figure it out. Because you get this contraption that gives you to activate the contraption, you need to play something on a piano in the game. Nothing tells you that.
Ugh.
And then you get coded
I'll
messages.
be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
You get
The
20
second I
coded
walk away,
messages.
they're gonna show up.
Oh, that's gonna be funny as hell.
I love
You get
a lot of puzzles in a game.
20 coded messages that you don't know like the conversion key, whatever it is, to translate it. And those 20 messages are each one achievement you need to complete in the game. So do those 20 achievements and then go do a heist and then get the secret ending where you need to answer more things in that other language. It's
I don't understand. How does the game have an ending? It's not like there's a story in the game.
There is a story to the game. There's this little like you play the game and when you launch the menu you got like play online, play offline. And then a bit
Yeah.
lower there's a tiny button that says career.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it like gives you an order to all the missions and
Hmm.
betrayals and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's finals merch today. Probably all sold out by now. I wish they weren't on vacation because the game has not had any meaningful updates. Damn, I could have got an Osboo's shirt. Fucking completely sold out.
Yeah, merch does that often.
Yeah.
They released a Cult of the Lamb co-op. I don't know if that's a game you've watched or heard of or played.
I've never played it, but I know what it is.
Fun game. It's got that roguelike part and it also got that village taking care of managing
Yeah.
resource management.
This is my new
Like
favorite
supermarket
podcast.
together.
Yeah, this is just a podcast at this point.
Yeah, we're just podcasting into the sun.
Flute, you came up on Spud stream the other day.
I did?
Yeah.
Why did I come up on Spuds?
Someone mentioned you, and then he said, "Man, I miss that guy."
Man, I'm not surprised. I had
then
fun playing with...
He
I
asked
know. I
me,
wish Bud didn't fall off the face of the planet.
I'm the one like, I kept in touch with Spud. I was like, we're playing DBD all the time. That was cool.
Yeah, I need to get in touch back with him. He's just been going through a lot of shit apparently. But
Mm.
apparently, Colin, there is a chance that when I'm near you, he'll be in Jersey. So he said he
yeah.
might try and come near where you are.
Near where I am.
I'm trying to not dox you.
Yeah,
but
I know. I know.
there's only 5 people here, and like I think 4 of them are us, but it's fine.
Yeah, I played a lot of DBD with Spud. But
Hello,
DBD is a
sorry.
game that's fun part-time. I don't know how he streams it so much. Well, no, he's been streaming High on Life, which...
He streamed DBD last time I watched him. My dude has like over 1,000 followers now. He's like 1.2.
Oh yeah, Spud's... Like, all he does is streaming.
Yeah.
But... Anyway, yada yada drama. I watched Rick and Morty. It was funny. That's because high on life.
Yada yada
You
drama.
must have a really high IQ, dude. If you were like watching Rick and Morty and understood.
To watch it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Requires
It's
so much
impressive.
brain cells.
Yeah. Oh, Koi and Axel, you missed it.
There's
you
a-
can kind of see him.
Oh my gosh, baby.
There's a black Millennium Falcon.
That too, but
Hello, we are here. We have arrived.
No damn.
fucking time you came back.
Hey, don't be ableist.
I
Yeah,
am.
God.
Oh,
Yes.
It's fine.
Wait.
I am also differently abled.
Then would you
Three
like
ways.
you know
Wow.
what?
would you like to know how much if you do business with me, I'll get you Legos for cheaper.
It's true.
Business.
What does that
Don't
mean?
let my boss know that, but
We
You
have
just gonna
to
steal them from
factor in
Walmart?
shipping, but
yeah. Wait, let's do some math.
we'll do math
Oh.
later. We have Unstable to play.
Okay, I'm doing math now.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, you could actually. I don't think Unstable has any math. So, all right. So, we're playing a game. I wrote this game, I guess.
Don't sell yourself
and-
short. You sell yourself
I
short, I'm
wrote
gonna
this
hype you
game.
up. There you go.
Yippee!
150 then.
Yippee.
Go Colin.
Yeah, so I wrote this game. It may not work. It might fall apart, and then I don't know. We'll just sit here and stare at the camera for the next couple hours. So Unstable is a game about betting, basically, for notoriety. I guess in the end, there's a lot of gambling going on. I wish I could make you guys gamble for money and lose all of your money, and me get
I
rich
don't
off
have
from
money
that.
to gamble.
Gamba,
Yeah, what
gamba,
money?
gamba.
Ace Vegas,
Oh.
baby.
Yeah. We'll just
It's
gamble with
just
your
the
characters'
Vegas
lives instead.
TTRPG. That's fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is this the space
The
Vegas
Chumba
that our
Casino.
characters went to? Chumba Casino.
It's the Chumba Casino of TTRPGs.
Chumba.
Oh,
Speaking of, this
um,
stream is brought to you by Chumba Casino.
yeah, it is. It actually is. I reached out to him.
Personally, I'm like, hey, I'm doing this new TTRPG. Do you want to sponsor me for it? It's just gambling.
Yeah. I'm seeing none of this money, by the way.
Yeah, no, it all goes to me.
L.
Even though, he's a huge channel with almost 1 million followers now.
Yeah, it's all mine.
Yeah. This is
All mine.
Ninja.
Mr. Beast?
Ninja. No.
Bad
Yeah, I-
timing.
no,
Bad
not-
timing.
not-
Bad
yeah.
timing.
I'm not.
Oh, there was drama with him too? Holy shit.
Yeah.
A lot.
If he was a company or
Damn.
something, he'd be breaking Geneva Convention laws.
Or you know,
Cool.
the sticky note.
True. Geneva sticky note that I
Mhm.
still
Yeah.
have on my
Hell
wall.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's
Unstable.
like you're gonna keep it, you know.
Like
Yeah.
how this
Uh,
session is going to turn out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So I think I want to start out with you guys just saying your character names, and if you want to start with Flute and go in order around the table here. Dead behind
Okay,
those
let me
eyes.
start. I, Flute Boy, will be playing as Gatsby. Gatsby
No more.
Gatsby, nothing else.
Gatsby's the
introduce
name.
the character later. Yeah.
Just
Gatsbying
character
is his
Right,
game.
okay, wait, yeah. Do you want me to be my character right now, or do you want me to explain my character?
No, I want you just to say your name and move on to Koi.
Name's Gatsby.
Oh, to me? Okay.
Yeah.
My character's name is Mr. Flufferkin.
Okay. I love it.
Oh, it's just gonna get better, trust me. I will be playing a character named. You can just call him Glob.
Okay. Sick. I love it.
You do not want me to go in like voice or anything, just say the name, correct?
it.
What? Yeah, sure.
In voice?
Whatever the hell you want.
Alright, I'll wait, because we're just doing names. I'm going to be playing an individual named Stingo.
Amazing. I love
Dingo
Like
D's
dingo,
good.
but
Oh
sting.
God. You.
It's right there.
Yeah, Colin
Still
did that.
disappointed by it.
The
I'm still
status
disappointed.
on our voice chat is Stingo D's nuts.
Stingo D's nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna read the character prompt that I sent you guys, and then I think we're gonna move on to doing our associations, just so we build together as a group. You know who this group is. So deep within the high peaks of the Adirondack Mountains exists a training ground only the wisest of unhuman shamans have ever been gifted. The wisest of unhuman shamans have ever been gifted the story of this place. You, an aspiring young warrior, have been selected by your tribe as the strongest your tribe has to offer. One day, a messenger came bearing an invitation addressed to you. Warrior, I, Rathbone, cordially invite you to join me at my training grounds in the shadow of Pharaoh Mountain. Tales of your exploits in opposition to the Empress of the EST have become known to me. Those that join me in the shadows of this mountain will be given access to the highest level of training the unhumans could offer. Should you accept, alert the messenger and we will arrange travel for you. I hope to see you below the mountain. Rathbone. After some pondering, you decide to accept the offer. You say goodbye to your loved ones, if you had any, knowing that you might not ever return. You stand in front of the messenger, a scruffy young maybe man with slack gray skin and broken tusks, completely white eyes. You realize this messenger has not spoken once as they raise a thumb. You agree, perhaps inquisitively, as the messenger inexplicably explodes in a burst of gore and chunks. Remaining where they stood is a blood-red oozing portal. You step through. It has been some months now, training in the shadow of the mountains. Your skills have developed in ways that you could not imagine. Your body courses with power. Your new shaman, Rathbone, has offered you a rightful place among his forces. Those who survived their training, those who survived their training. The strange is a fickle beast. It offers great power to those who can wield it, but crushes those who cannot bear it. Your powers are powerful now, but they will become world-rending one day, if you survive. So now we can go back, and I want to hear about Gatsby, and then Mr. Flufferkins, and then Glob, and then Stingo. These nuts.
Gatsby are many. Gatsby are many. His species is bees with a Z.
These nuts.
We would describe ourselves. We would describe ourselves as many, but also one. It's complicated. But yo, getting bothered. I don't know how much I should say about Gatsby. He is
What does he look like?
Gatsby is a pretty regular looking human. Although every now and then you'll hear buzzing sound when you come close to him. Almost as if something was moving inside him.
Terrifying.
Okay. Okay.
Love that.
Perhaps bees coming out of his many orifices.
Yep.
So
I knew you were
so
gonna
what's
say
gonna-
orifices.
yeah.
Orifice.
I was gonna ask, like, did you use the strange, this, or equivalent to magic here? Did you use the strange to shape yourself, or is this something that happened to you? How did you get involved with the Unhumans?
Well, we don't really remember how everything happened. We remember being many, just living our life, pollinating around. Something we still crave, but sadly it's a bit harder with hands and feet. And a fat body.
And a fat ass. Just a fucking dumpy
Always
dude.
got a dumpy.
You're burdened by
But
a
no,
fat
it's
fucking
something
ass.
that happened. There was like, there's kind of a blank in everything we remember.
Okay. What unusual skill or talent would you say that Gatsby has?
Currently, Gatsby. Are we talking aptitudes or are we talking?
No, we're
What does he
talking
do?
just like as a being. Like
Okay,
what?
as a
Like,
being,
is Gatsby like really good at tennis?
unstrange
Or,
related.
like,
I didn't do nothing.
Actually, Gatsby is good at everything. Kind of like street smart related.
okay.
He'll know how to get to point A to point B without really needing a map. Everything like kind of wisdomy, I'd say,
Okay.
as you'd expect from a many being entity.
So what's the deal with Mr. Flufferkins then?
Being.
So, Mr. Flufferkins is he's a kitsune, but he was cursed to turn into a plushie of a kitsune. So, he just got picked up off the side of the road by some child and got named Mr. Flufferkins. And he's just kind of a sentient 16-inch plush of a kitsune.
Hell yeah. What would you say that Mr. Flufferkins' favorite flavor of ice cream is?
Flavor of ice cream?
Yeah.
Something fucking weird. Hold on.
You're being like questioned by every like little bit of improv that you could pull out of your ass.
Something fucking weird. What's a weird
Pistachio.
That's a good
That's pretty
flavor.
standard, I'd say.
That's weird to me.
Some kind of spicy ice cream.
Habanero
Spicy
ice
ice
cream.
cream. Okay.
Habanero ice cream. Yeah.
Habanero ice cream. Okay,
Who
I could
knows
see that.
that?
I could see that happening. So how did Mr. Flufferkins get involved with the Unhumans?
Well, he was just kind of trying to outsmart them, and one of them turned out to, be able to curse him to turn into a plushie.
He fucked
So,
around and find out is what I
He,
hear.
he fucked around and found out. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Glob, what the hell's your deal?
Glove is Glove. No one fucking knows what it is. It is just this unknown, like, slime-like creature that when it stands, I don't know, it's about 1 foot 6 inches tall.
How tall is Mr. Fluffer?
16 inches.
16-inch plushie.
Oh God, they're small.
Yeah.
So Glob is just a little bit taller than Mr. Flufferkins.
Glob can be whatever Glob needs to be, but will
Okay.
just stay at like roughly 1 foot 6 inches, and has 6 eyes that have like the shape of like, you know how like sheep and goats have like horizontal, like the vertical eye slits. He's got 6 eyes in like a circle shape around his head with that same like vertical slit. None of them blink at the exact same time. They will just randomly just blink at different
Terrifying.
intervals.
Oh yeah.
And Glob doesn't really have a color of his main form. It kind of just shifts sometimes. It's either based on emotions or just because, but scientists have no fucking idea. So
Okay.
Glob is
So
Glob.
if Glob could eat only one food for a week, what would that food be?
Bones.
Bones? Okay.
That was just the first thing I thought of.
Okay,
I'll go with
bones.
it.
We got it. All right, Stingo. Tell me your shit.
I am Stingo.
Oh.
Oh
You can
no.
be my own character. You'll get to see silly goofy Glob nonsense like.
I am roughly 6'10",
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
slightly green in hue. I am an orc. But occasionally I must go goblin mode. And I
Oh.
am goblin.
Eagle.
Oh my god, it's fucking Schmeagle.
Eagle ass voice.
Hell yeah. Okay. So what is Stingo's favorite band?
Ooh. When orc Coheed and Cambria.
Red Goblin. The 1975. It's my problematic fave.
You've grown. It's fine. You know better.
Yeah. Okay. So Gatsby,
Mhm.
what do you like about Mr. Flufferkins so much? What, like, we're filling out the associations thing of our
Well,
character sheet here.
Yeah, so
what
I
is it
do
about
like.
Mr. Flufferkins that you like so much?
We appreciate that he's a being of simplicity. Unlike our two other friends, he truly sticks to what he is. But also he is just small and squishable.
Okay, so here's the thing though, with your negative association, it kind of dictates that you don't like Glob, who is squishable, I think, and small. So what is it about Glob that you don't like?
Blob has
Blob-
questions.
Blob is too complex. We don't really want to get close to him. I mean, what if we get stuck inside and just kind of have to crawl our way
You
out?
don't look tasty. Glob does not want.
We would rather not know what we taste.
I don't know. Bees kind of look tasty to me.
That's
Please.
you watch out there, buddy.
My parents' dog eats bees, so that's a real life thing.
Finn tries.
Oh yeah, dogs will eat anything.
Yeah.
You know, if a stray bee goes missing, it wasn't me.
So
I think Gatsby we vibe with Mr. Fluffington, and Glob seems too complex.
okay.
We
okay.
don't understand him well. it's just
you know,
more
I-
Vibe with them
confusion.
so much that you get
It's-
their name wrong.
Mr. Fluffington? Mr. Flufferton?
Flufferkin.
Fluffingtons?
Please
Buffington?
continue this whole thing where you never say the name correctly.
Never say
like
it right.
every like
I love
Wait, no, I actually read it. I wrote down Flufferton.
it's
fluffer kittens.
Huh?
Flufferkin.
Like webkins?
Yeah,
Kin?
yes.
kittens with a
Yeah.
Z.
Oh,
like-
well, Flufferton seems better.
I'm gonna-
Gatsby would like that one.
Okay, I'm not even
So-
gonna bother to write it down then.
Mr. Flufferkins, what is it about Glob that you like so much?
They're silly, goofy, and he's very similar in size.
It's very nice having a small person as a friend.
Short
Everybody else
kings stick together.
Rio.
Okay. And then why do you fucking hate Stingo?
Because he's giant and he will stomp. you.
I think he'd take good care of you.
Okay. And Glob, what do you like about Stingo? There's something you like about Stingo that Mr. Flufferkins just doesn't seem to get.
I mean, if I get stepped on, it doesn't really hurt. I just kind of go, whack. I can also sit on Stingo's shoulder and see a lot more things. It's very
yeah.
different up there.
I think, and then that kind of brings us back around to you don't like Gatsby very much.
Gatsby doesn't like me.
It's
Gatsby
that's a
doesn't
mutual
understand.
dislike.
Gatsby doesn't understand. He will eventually.
We would rather not.
Nah.
Seems weird.
And Stingo,
Yes.
Gatsby, what do you like about him?
I like the buzzing.
Goblin being likes that he's weird.
Oh,
Well, it's just kind of like a
Well.
weird thing to be like a bee that's kind of like a dude.
we're not just. We are not a bee.
They're bees that are like a dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So-
gonna be weird. You can be weird, but you can also be weird. You're just kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Flufferkins, what is it that you don't like about him, Stingo?
I find it off-putting. It's like a doll sitting in the corner of the room. You think it blinks once, but it doesn't. But this one does. And it's creepy. And I don't know, I just get like a weird vibe, you know?
Hey, I didn't ask to be like this.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. And so I think with the common denominator, pretty easy to fill out for us. It's just simply that Rathbone has asked you all to be here. And obviously you're all here to fight the to lay down your lives in service of fighting the Empress of the Eastern Standard Time Zone, right?
Seems
Doesn't that seem about right? You accepted the
so.
message.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
it's supposed to go to me. I just found it on the
how the
floor.
fuck I got.
I just kind of found it. I don't know if it's supposed to go to me or not.
I think you're here. It must have supposed to be here for you.
Sorry. Your glove was tasty. This is mine.
What the fuck is my glove?
I don't know. I ate it.
I genuinely don't know what you do to that. Is it over there?
Gatsby will go grab sustenance and be right back. Give me
Fruit
1
Gatsby.
minute.
So I think I'll wait for Flute to come back. But why don't we go through some more of my weird questions here?
Sure.
Stingo, what's your favorite childhood game or toy?
It's a good question. I did not like hide and seek. It was hard for me to hide. I would say shot put.
Shot put.
Yeah.
I would say hide and seek.
I like the concept of just being like, yeah, I fucking love shot put.
He's just really good at it. He's really tall and muscular. He can fucking
Yeah.
launch that thing.
Glob, what's your favorite way to relax at the end of the day?
I like to form a big puddle on the floor and just stretch out
That's
and
pretty
stare into the
understandable.
sky.
Yeah, I like that. Mr. Flufferkins,
Yeah.
if you could invite any 3 fictional characters to a dinner party, who would you choose?
See how many fucking anime characters make the list.
Just for that, I'm not gonna do anime characters. Fuck you.
Alright, have fun choosing 3 then.
Percy Jackson. Fiction character.
Remember, this isn't you. This is Mr. Flufferkin.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
That duck from the You Got Any Grapes? That duck.
Hell yeah, that duck?
Yeah.
Do, do,
And-
do, 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 do.
You know what? Fuck it. Mimikyu. Tiny guys stick together.
Hell yeah. Glob, what's your least favorite chore?
Least favorite what?
Least favorite.
Least favorite chore.
Or dishes. Adding
Hey,
water
you know,
doesn't
I
work
respect that.
well.
Okay.
I also put a drawing I did of Glob in the characters thing so you guys can see what he looks like.
He's
We
very
remember.
silly.
Our duty.
Duty.
Gatsby was enlightened.
No.
Fight against the priestess of the Gatsby's
Empress
brain
of
dead.
the EST?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, this happens to Gatsby. He gets confused. Glob doesn't help.
What the fuck?
I like the concept of just like it was just more like a dislike, but you're just leaning into absolutely fucking hating this guy.
People hate him. He just does not help.
Yeah.
We don't really hate. We mostly
I don't have a
disapprove.
problem with this guy until he had a problem with me. So,
So
It is
we open
mutual.
on a billboard. This billboard is surrounded by mountains and trees. The billboard depicts a Chronoguard in full armor. The Chronoguard is wearing a plate carrier that has obviously been retrofitted to reflect ray gun blast, as well as the standard time protection eyewear. The Chronoguard is holding an in quotes orc that looks like a hateful stereotype of unhumans. The billboard reads, "See something, say something." We zoom past that billboard, past the burnout husks of a steward's shop, past the burned out husk of Frank Sinatra's former summer home on Brant Lake. We zoom through the woods and to the base of Pharaoh Mountain, at which sits Pharaoh Lake, a unhuman who is of the orc variety, one of the OG orcs. You know, painted skin, much more traditional. Hasn't gone with the route of modifying themselves using the strange. They have painted skin and wear, kind of a hide outfit. They're currently playing a bagpipe, standing on a rock on the edge of the lake. We see behind them two massive mechs fighting. It is a usual sport around here. A good way to blow off steam to watch Bone Cruncher and Squish pilot their mechs as they try and smash each other. Bone Cruncher, is kind of the good guy. He's a box turtle. He's about yay big. The orcs found him about a year ago or so. He hasn't gotten any bigger, weirdly, but he's really good at piloting mechs. And the heel of the mech fighting ring is Squish, the tree frog. So the two of them are currently fighting. Just a quick tally. Gatsby, are you team Bone Cruncher or Squish?
Gatsby likes many. Squish.
Squish? All right.
No,
Flufferkins?
wait. No Squish. We decided.
Wish.
Flufferkins? Yeah. Squish? Oh, we like some bad boys, huh? What about Glob?
on one hand, Bone Crusher sounds better. But I don't like good guys. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Okay,
Bone
what about
Cruncher.
Stingo?
Bone Cruncher. I like the name too much.
I agree.
Yes.
I also agree.
I don't have that solid of a form.
So we got two Squish and two Bone Cruncher. It's about even
Technically
50-50 here. Oh yeah.
Um,
So I'm gonna flip.
we technically are many.
Yeah, so I guess the math here is null, huh? I'm just gonna flip a coin, see who wins. They're both about 15-foot tall mechs piloted by small little animals. They never seem to get hurt. They just always continually rebuild the mech, with various different parts and things. So we're gonna do heads. Bone Cruncher wins, and tails. Squish wins this round.
You
It's
guys
heads.
know what never fails. Oh,
Bone Cruncher never fails.
thought tails. We thought tails. We.
So, what do we find the four of you doing right now? There's some divides among the four of you. Maybe you're not currently all together, but what do you guys happen to be getting up to?
Well, we believe that the watching of the sports should be separated. So I'd assume Bone Cruncher on one side. No. Squish on
Yeah.
the other. being separated like that, I think, you know, it avoids fights, and Gatsby doesn't really use his fist that much. It hurts.
And you can stay away from Glob.
Thank you for
Yeah.
saying it. I don't think Gatsby would have said it. I think yeah, Gatsby's indifferent to the result of the fight, and although Squish lost, part of him is happy.
Okay, what about the rest of you folks? What are you guys up to? Are you sitting around watching the match? Are you pumping iron? Are you practicing your skills? Are you reading a book? What are you doing?
I am happy the Bone Cruncher won.
But I'm pretty pissed off. I had like $100 on that. And the other guy, I didn't think he was gonna win.
Okay.
Full names win. Yippee.
It's a good
I
point.
want to be sitting on. I want to be sitting on Stingo's shoulders. Please.
Gatsby's one.
Can't see. Thank you.
What? Now that Glob is here, I guess I'll still go. We'll still go talk to Stingo. This hurt Gatsby, but are you okay, Stingo? Or the goblin?
Well, I guess I'm fine. I just, I had like $100 for the other guy to win. I'm a big Bone Cruncher fan, but I don't think he had it.
Oh, okay. I know I got scared. So, okay. The big guy seems a bit more rough than you are.
I mean, big guy, he does his thing, He's out here.
As long as you're safe, Gatsby's happy.
As you two are having a conversation, Glob is just watching you, Gatsby, and each eye is just
I think-
slowly blinking in weird different timings.
Gatsby wants to hurry the fuck out. He's just want to make sure Tiny Stingo's okay.
Mr. Flipperkins is kind of just like on the railing at the front of the viewing area, so he can actually see. And when the fight ends, he's just like, "Ah, dang it! Oh well.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang it!"
Oh, so
And
the,
tries to scramble after everybody else because he has little legs.
the four of you, after this match concludes, you're each approached by one of Wrath's messengers, which you have since learned are the reanimated corpses of those who fell in battle. That's why that
Cool.
messenger that had approached you before seemed to be slack skin, gray, all white eyes. They were just reanimated corpse, right? So you're all approached by these unspeaking messengers and summoned to Wrath's campfire, which he has a very large tent that he kind of holds war meetings in and things like that. This is a very special privilege to be invited to Wrath's tent. Do you all go? I guess is my question.
Is it another one of those portals? Or is it...
No. You just walk.
Okay, we're brought.
It's not an unsettling portal. No.
Oh,
Be
okay.
an honor.
We must fight
Standing here, I'm
for
going.
Wrath. Gatsby wants to fight.
Mr. Flipperkins is just gonna kind of like scurry his way in. It's like,
As much
Okay.
as screwing a plushie can do.
So
I mean that no disrespect.
does Mr. Flufferkins like walk like a person, or to like levitate, or just like Mr. Flufferkins moves when nobody is looking and nobody knows how Mr. Flufferkin moves?
yes.
The
Yeah.
weeping angel of a stuffed animal.
This is exactly why I dislike Mr. Flufferkins.
So
Nightmare
The-
fuel.
This is what happens,
The-
Colin, when you tell us to get creative.
yeah, exactly. I
Come up
love
with
it.
Weird
I love it so
bullshit.
much. The four of you all make your way to Raph's tent. It is about like 2-ish story tall tent. It's maybe about 100 feet across. has a large chimney in the center, so you know you can have a large like bonfire in the very center. And he has within separate rooms, you know, for his like private quarters and all those sorts of things. But his tent is also used as the meeting hall for the you know tribe meetings. And the four of you enter, and you all see Raph. He has used the strange to modify himself. He once was human, but now is very fully unhuman. He holds a much more orc appearance now. His skin is naturally like this green gray with these large massive tusks, and he has a very neat bun of gray kind of very thin hair that is all pulled up into a bun, and his very like wrinkled face. He's only about 30, but because of just the way learning the strange has affected him, it just kind of artificially aged him. So he's kind of a artificial old wise sage. But everybody knows and respects him that way. And standing next to him is an actual orc from Orcus.
Whoa!
The 10th planet in our solar system. Back in 2015, I believe it was NASA theorized that there's another planet in our solar system. And it turns out they were right. It's Orcus, where orcs come from. So this orc, kind of wearing a kind of like slimmer, kind of sleek, almost jumpsuit-esque thing with these two large orbs on his shoulder, looks, you know, it's funny because you look at Wrath and he's kind of, you look at him and you're like, yeah, you were a human, right? This is like, he's very big, broad-shouldered, very like fantasy proportions, you know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily think this is like a, you know, was a human at one point. But the orc standing next to Wrath, you guys have all seen but not spoken to. His name is Olek. And Olek, unfortunately, does not speak any English, you know, and he has just recently come from Orcus, and he is just here guiding Wrath specifically. Wrath, standing in front of this large lit bonfire. It's burning green currently. Yes.
As we enter and like I see all of this, I take like a knee in reverence and like bow my head.
Don't stand up, you fucking idiot.
What? Oh, sorry.
We don't bow here. What the hell?
I don't.
As soon as like Stingo like started bending over, Bob's just like, ah. Give me a warning next time, please. I almost fell.
Sorry, it's just out of the habit of elders and those I respect.
I'm fucking 30, all right?
You're older than me still. You're my elder. I'm 22.
He looks at you and he says, look, I brought you all here because we're in need of some supplies. The old A-frame convenience store about several miles from here has the largest supply that we could possibly ever need. I need the four of you to go demonstrate your powers, do whatever you want. You know, it's a human joint, right? Just go steal, rob, whatever you want. It's the A-frame, big giant triangle building. You won't miss it. I promise you.
We don't expect them to have any strange. Gatsby's worried.
You know, probably not. It's mostly an orc thing, right? I mean, why would you think humans have access to the strange?
You know what? When you say it like that, Gatsby's he's all in.
You get your normal rations. Probably get you some extra, some extra spending money, whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we good? Do you have any questions about it, or
What specifically do we need? Anything? Everything?
food, whatever first aid supplies they've got? They probably have some packages of gummy hamburgers. I really like those. Any other candy you might find. We really like candy around here. We go through it way quicker than regular food.
Like the Krabby Patty ones that you build.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Those are
wait, there's
good.
candy there. I never had that.
But you
We'll
never.
get you some Sour
Well,
Patch
there's
Kids.
No.
there's
I wonder if it
it,
tastes
like Wrath like gestures, so there's just like a large bowl of Skittles like next to the door. Just loose Skittles.
So, like some of Glob's eyes just kind of like shift. Like some of them still stay put, facing, paying attention to the people in front. The other ones just kind of shift to see the candy bowl, and then shift back.
So off-putting.
Lob's weird.
If you
Gatsby's.
weren't just a little guy, you would be a lot
Okay.
more terrifying.
I'm not terrifying.
In your own way, you are.
I'm not terrifying and goes into like a full-on mental breakdown.
To be fair, I said a lot more terrifying.
Ah. I gotta get better.
Okay, so we've kind of got
Gatsby's just
we've
like,
got
no,
our
no, you don't.
so
Out of
we've
spite,
got
I'm
a
going
mission
to.
here.
Screw you, B-man.
Oh,
We've got our mission here, and the first part of Unstable is called the build-up, right? So in the build-up, we have 3 specific parts. We have the build-up scenes, which are essentially pre-flashbacks that you guys can purchase now, marking off Doom, which is one of your currencies. Basically, what you can do if you want to look at the document under build-up, it's build-up scenes. The options are Scout, Power Up, Acquire, Preemptive Strike, Care Package, or Reinforcements. They each cost Doom, so these will automatically, you'll accrue that many Doom before we start. But these are flashbacks, so you basically tell me that you're taking Scout and tell me no more. At some point in, when we get to the action, if you decide you want to use that Scout for me to tell you some more information that you shouldn't actually know or something along those lines yet, you can do so. You just already have them purchased. And then our other thing is side jobs. Side jobs are a small little secret thing that your character might want to do. You can either contribute to your notoriety, your worth, or your personal story, which you guys can each DM me one, like whatever your small tiny thing is, right? It doesn't have to be like, it can be as small as get some candy. It can be as big as kidnap the president, whatever the hell you want it to be. But these are secret, right? So each of you guys are going to send it to me in a DM. And when we finish the job, we'll read them out loud and see if you guys did them. They don't have to be in in line with the party's objective. They can be against the party's objective if you really want. They can be anything you want. But yeah, if you guys want to look over the build-up scenes and also just message me whatever side job you think your character might want, and whether it's notoriety, personal story, or worth.
Okay.
Would you just DM you like the personal story, like that thing? Sorry.
the little sentence,
Ah,
right?
No, so personal story is like a larger thing overall. This is just your side job.
Oh, okay. Something that you want to like accomplish.
That's the thing that I did forget to bring up. Your guys' personal story, which is summarized. Summarizing like your entire character's like personal story as of right now and what they're kind of building towards. And you guys rate each of those down as one sentence, right, on your character sheet. Gatsby, what do you have written there?
The what?
What do you have written
I'm
down
gonna
as
have to
personal
change
story?
mine because mine was one
Oh.
thing and I've been
Gatsby's
fucking
personal
involved
story
trying
is-
to change it. It's fine.
We wish to find the origin of what we call the convergence.
Okay.
Convergence is the moment. That one white part in our memory. Just pure white. A
Okay.
flashbang, some would say.
Flufferkins?
So this is different, real
Mr.
quick, just
Flufferkins.
to confirm. This is different than like our
Ooh.
goal, that our side job.
Yes, this is
Your
not
side job
side.
is different from your personal story. Yes. It can contribute to your personal story, notoriety, or worth. You choose
Cool.
which one.
Okay. Mr. Flufferkin's personal story is basically just trying to find a way, if there is one, to break the curse and no longer be a plushie.
Okay. Glob.
I need to change. This is not fitting anymore.
We can go to Stingo and then come back.
Yeah.
I am trying to understand why I have the need to go goblin mode, and why I feel that I do not fit as an orc. Fully.
Hell yeah. Do you
What's the
guys
same
want
roll?
to purchase?
Sorry.
I'm good. I figured something out.
Okay. Go ahead, Glob.
I want to understand everything. I only know so much. Glub would like to try many things. Learn about the mortal, learn about a physical form other than this.
Okay. Are you guys purchasing any build-up scenes?
It seems too dangerous for Gatsby to do so. He tends
Stingo, what
to.
are you buying?
I'm gonna buy some power up.
Okay.
Forget how much doom we have.
You have
Forget how that
0
shit works.
doom.
You have 0 doom currently. This is marking doom, right? So when you roll, you want to stay under 15 doom, which I keep track of. You guys don't keep track of.
I won't get anything.
Okay. Flufferkins, are you purchasing any scenes?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and skip to the very start of you guys, taking on this job. Maybe you took a little bit to prepare. Maybe we'll find out somewhere along the line that you did do something to prepare. But we're gonna start with the montage. It's the first part of the action. The montage is, I need you guys as a group to decide whether this montage is going to be violence, stealth, or social. And then we're going to go around the circle, maybe starting with Stingo going backwards because we started with Gatsby every time. But we'll start with Stingo and go up and around. But first, you guys need to decide whether it's going to be violence, stealth, or social. How are you guys taking the first approach to this convenience store?
So, it's owned by humans. Question for you, Doom Master.
Uh-huh.
Is this on like a busy highway? Is this like a popular stop?
It's off from a busy highway, yeah, but the Adirondacks are kind of, unfortunately, the beauty of them has been kind of lost to humans because orcs run in these hills, right? Orcs and unhumans run in these hills.
Gotcha.
How? See, I forget setting of world.
Earth.
Like current Earth? Or like
Yeah, pretty much. There's ray guns. And there's...
steampunky?
No.
No?
Think the 2020s, but there's ray guns and orcs from other planets. And the US is broken up into the Eastern Time Zone Empire, the Central Standard Time Zone, and the Pacific Standard Democracy.
How ward like how fallouty is it?
The EST
One
is
to
on
Fallout.
on a really it's really in a rough place and is having a hard time ever since the Emperor of the EST was assassinated on broadcast. it is it's kind of become not. I would say maybe 2.5.
If
on
any
the
of you
one
have
with
questions as to what the fuck is being talked about, you can check
This
the
is-
Your Move Live
oh.
Discord where there was an ARG
Do
that
it.
was posted slowly in very large globs.
Slowly.
Yeah. Our initial thing was to like post it like once a day, and then we were like, oh fuck, we're almost at the day we're supposed to be playing.
So 2.5.
I also completely forgot
Fallouts
to
out of
edit
10.
that video that I was gonna make, Colin.
That's okay. It'll be somewhere.
Okay, 2.5 Fallout out of 10 isn't too bad. Okay. I don't know.
We could take this slowly, try to get in there, try to be methodical,
The
or we go in guns blazing. Alright, Discord should
Gatsby doesn't think a social approach would be very positive.
Oh, no.
No.
Unless we
So,
ask
no social.
really kindly.
They don't
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
Gatsby.
Fast timeline.
I think violence may cause eyes to come onto us faster than we'd like.
But violence.
But violence.
You guys
Listen,
want to
I'm
do
not-
violence?
I'm not saying that it's not going to be violent, but if we're at least sneaky about it.
Sneaky violence? I can do sneaky violence.
We can be violent while being stealthy.
Yeah.
Gatsby would
I'll
like
do
to
a
take his
sneaky.
time,
Violence.
enjoy it, enjoy the raid quite deeply.
Okay.
Gatsby enjoys
So-
pillaging.
Listen, we go stealth
So-
mode. I'm gonna be the one in charge, but if we go violent, then I will be.
I like the small one. We like the small one.
I can both.
They're both big.
I can both.
No, one is small.
And yet you don't like me. I see how it is.
Same.
One of them does kind of like hunch over. I do kind of hunch over. I'm like a little guy, even though I'm still like 5'10" when I hunch over.
You're really tall. I don't. Please don't step up.
I make no promises.
You just gotta
Damn.
put it together. It's not that hard.
I can't. do
Gatsby found that ruthless dog.
Can't do that.
Oh.
So,
Stop staring at me.
wait,
Who, me?
No,
Stealth.
the other one. I
Mr.
turned.
Africans will just slowly frog blink.
Elf.
You can do that too. Nice.
I just turn Mr. Fluffykins.
Mr. Fluffykins will bite your hand. It doesn't hurt because he's a plushie, but he'll do it anyway.
Surprising. I don't like it.
uncomfortably sharp teeth inside of the plushie's mouth.
Oh my god, you're like a FNAF animatronic.
I was about to say fucking Five Nights at Freddy's had us. Foxy.
Ow.
So the montages, we're gonna start, somewhere vaguely in the getting ready to do this robbing the convenience store, all the way up to you guys breaking in the door to this convenience store, right? Because we're going with the violence approach, right? So, Stingo,
I thought we were going stealth violence.
Stealth
Oh.
but violent. Not guns
Oh, yeah.
blazing, but
But like, we still want
Let's
to
just-
like. fuck
for the
these
sake of it, because it's
Yeah.
just theming,
We could
right?
just say
So I think-
casual
Yeah.
violence.
we could just say
Casual
casual
violence.
violence.
casual violence.
That's it. Casual violence is fine with me. So just remember that in theming. So starting with Stingo, do you want to describe a small theme or a small scene of something that you're doing, either getting ready or getting? It doesn't have to be linear either. So it could be you could start with busting down the door, and we could go back to getting ready for the heist, or you could go chronologically. It's up to you guys.
Will
Will part of this be what I spent my doom on, or is that later?
No, do that later.
Okay. All right. Then I start, because now it's gonna be Orc Stingo taking the lead on this one. He'll just start by trying to find like a spot near the convenience store that has like a view that is off of the highway, so like the highway can't see where they're coming in, but they can still like get into one of the entrances, just like staying out of like direct line of sight. So you just see him kind of like standing over like a bush, and like he's trying to hide in it, but it's like Shaq hiding behind like a sapling.
Okay, and then so we have the screen fades a little bit, and Glob. What is Glob seeing?
I was supposed to be looking for something.
Candy.
Yeah.
Is Glob? Yeah. What is Glob doing to contribute to starting the heist?
Are we like there at the spot, I guess?
You can be anywhere between the camp or the store itself. Like I said, it doesn't have to be linear. So
At the store itself, they'll probably like try to find like little cracks of door, like underneath stuff, or like like little bits and pieces that he kind of like squeeze himself into if needed. Mainly like focused on like if he can smell candy.
Cue
Okay,
Mission Impossible music.
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Ocean's
Mission
11.
Impossible.
Yes.
Nah, just Mission Impossible. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Like Tom Cruise descending upon the Olympics.
You just
Didn't he? Didn't
Glob is
I don't know,
just silently,
maybe.
just quietly going. As he's switching around.
I know that this is not my character, but it would be fucking hilarious if Mr. Flufferkins just like hid in one of the shipments of plushies that was going into the store.
Oh hell yeah! Get out of my
I love
head,
it.
actually.
Were
I
you
love
thinking
it.
that
Is
exact
that-
same thing?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we see a scene of Mr. Flufferkins getting like packed up into a box and then like kind of hastily shoved, like maybe we see Stingo just like shoving this box into a crate.
I just throw it
Yeah.
into the back of the truck. Just from like where I am, just because I'm really good at shot put. So
Oh
I
my
take the
God.
box and I just fucking launch it.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
cue Mr. Flufferkins being like wildly jostled around in this box, being like, "I fucking hate this guy."
Okay, Gatsby.
Gatsby did a lot of things. He spent like the hour before the thing was happening, sitting at like the highest vantage point he could have, just seeing the supermarket and who was going in and out.
On Stingo's
He then
shoulder.
proceeded to find the nearest high-vis jacket. He entered inside, just making as little buzzing sound as possible, and he headed like to the. You just see him head inside the like locker room, let's say, however you describe it, employee area. I think he'd close a locker door on himself, and then he'd just patiently wait.
Okay. So-
Terrifying.
In the action beginning now, what does this scene look like as you all burst out of various different places? We're on the inside of this massive A-frame, which is I mean truly massive, and I need to find a picture of this so I can send it to you guys. But think maybe like size of half a Walmart, but it's an A-frame, right? Like 4 stories tall, massive building. It has everything that you can think of, from tchotchkes to a really shitty deli to a little candy aisle. It has some like first aid stuff, and it's all Wild West themed. I don't know why, but it's all Wild West themed.
That sounds very New York.
Dumb theme.
What is yeah, what does this look like to you guys, like as you guys kind of burst out of everywhere that you are?
Love
Flufferkins
finds,
from
like,
maybe a
crack
box
somewhere, and it's a lot higher up off the ground. So he just like goes bring it, and then like falls through the crack, and then he like falls to the ground. And on the first fall, you kind of hear this like really squishy bounce, and he like bounces back up. He's like, ah, shit, and then falls into like a shelf, and then onto the floor with like a squishy like just a splat noise.
As that's happening,
He
I
just falls into this puddle on the floor in a splat.
I burst in through like a service entrance, and I make a rush right for the counter. I like shove the worker out of the way so that they can't hit like a panic button. I stand on the counter and I just yell,
All right, nobody move.
and I just
Okay.
like hold up my fists. I have no weapon. Just holding up my
Yeah.
fists.
Wait, Colin. Are there
Yeah.
like it's Wild West theme, right?
Yeah.
So would there be like prop like Wild West things are scattered around the store somewhere?
Yeah, there's lots of little like up on the wall there's a big wagon wheel, on the back wall there's a big massive wagon wheel. And there's like all the like random tchotchke shit. There's like shitty fucking cowboy hats. There is like, toy guns, all that sort of shit.
I have something really stupid I want to add.
Well, so yeah, add whatever you want. What do you want to be there?
I want to be like kind of close-ish to where Stingo broke through, and Stingo just sees like Glob come out with his little hands holding tightly onto this like prop like Western gun, being like, "Yeah, no one move. Where's the candy at?"
And Flufferkins.
So like I'm thinking that a worker has thus like started to move boxes up to the front to like stock the plushie area, right? So Mr. Flufferkins just kind of just like you see a flying knife that just cuts open the box that Mr. Flufferkins is in, and he just bursts out and jumps on top of people's heads.
Okay. And what about Gatsby?
I think as a worker was going to go on their break, they enter the break room and there is just an eruption of bees that slams a locker door open, comes straight out, and just like imagine like many bees just all over everyone in the convenience store, which I think I'd eventually just group back as one Gatsby.
Okay.
Close to everyone else.
How this game works is I'm going to define an obstacle for you guys, which is basically the overarching goal in this scene, right? So the overarching goal is rob the store, and that's going to be our obstacle, right? So breaking down that, I have 6 contingencies, which are all single words that you guys, need to use are going to use your powers. You're invoking the strange, right, to solve these problems. And I have 6 written down. I have cashier, guard, storeroom, cameras, safe, and escape. I'm gonna write them in the chat. So you guys all kind of burst into this room, this massive, this massive convenience store. All of you at once, start your assault on this scene. the things that you need to take care of. Again, the cashier, needs to be stopped from doing something. There's a guard who's standing at the front of the store. There is probably a bunch of shit in the storeroom. There's likely cameras that wouldn't probably be able to use to ID you. There's probably some shit in the safe, right? And then you got to figure out how to escape. So, starting here, how do you guys think that, and remember, invoking the strange to solve these problems?
Mhm.
So mine would kind of go back to my Doom and my charge up.
Okay.
or my
So the
power up.
the power up.
Yeah. So
So you're gonna add 1 die to your next roll.
Yeah. So we cut back to before we made our way to the actual A-frame, and Stingo has just gone off into the woods. And some of you may hear this, but you just hear
That didn't pick up.
Discord
That's
said no.
I love
okay,
it.
stream heard it. Think Dragon Ball Z power up.
Hell yeah.
And as that happens, there's just like a small flash of light. Like it's tiny, like a very bright flashlight being turned on in a dark room. Like immediately, like on off. That's it. And now we cut back to him standing on top of the counter. I see the clerk who's there, and then I see the security guard, and I'm like, I'm one dude. I can't deal with this. Time to go goblin mode. And I just
Goblin time.
break apart into 4 different pieces. And then each piece forms into a little goblin version of Stingo.
Oh no.
And then in
there's
unison,
no
they
guy.
all say,
Oh, it's time to get shit done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are, invoking the strange, right? So this is our first roll of the game.
yeah, this is also my aptitude swarm.
Okay, so yeah, you're using the aptitude swarm. So I need you to, say a sentence now using swarm, describing what you are doing invoking the strange.
I break myself into a swarm of goblin.
Hell yeah, perfect. So you are going to roll. You start with a
Stingo is
D4.
a Cyberman. Any Dragon Ball fans get that? It's funny. Anyway, D4.
Yeah, everybody starts with a D4. And unless you have something that modifies that roll of some kind, 1 to 3, you're not going to be able to solve any contingencies. No strange powers are manifested here. But if you roll a 4, slight power manifests, and you solve 1 contingency right with that. It's on the bottom left of your character sheet. You added the power up, so you are rolling at least 2 die. Do you have any abilities, or does your adjective influence how you roll?
I am using unusually strong. I don't think that applies.
Okay, yeah.
though.
Unusually strong. Are you using the strength of all 4 to do this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
why not?
you can. So you said cashier, right? So that automatically, without rolling, so you're not gonna roll at all, right? This automatically solves 2 contingencies for you, but you can't do this again this action, right?
Sure.
So doing this, you solve 2 contingencies that I have here. So do you want to do cashier and another one of the 2, or another one of the 6?
Yeah, I'll do cashier and then also the guard.
Okay, so you're gonna take out the guard.
Try to at least. So
Okay,
do I
so
have-
yeah, you
I also
don't have to roll. You automatically do it, so you can go ahead and describe how you do that.
Okay. So the little stingos will run around. The one cashier is still like kind of standing, and I tabletop him real quick, and then the one who's on the ground jumps on the body of the cashier, just like pinning him to the ground. And then with the other one, with the security guard, the one like looks like he's about to get into a tabletop position. For those who don't know, that's like standing, like kneeling behind someone and then having someone like push, so then you trip and fall backwards over. He gets onto the ground like a springboard, and as the other little Stingo jumps on his back, he like lifts himself up and launches him, and then he just kind of goes Stingo, and then falls right onto the face of the security guard and just starts like riding the security guard until like he bumps into a wall and falls down or something like that, something along those lines.
Okay. So now with the both of those taken out, you have storeroom, cameras, safe, and escape. Who wants to go next? Go for it. Go.
Okay, so just to double check, though I understood this right, if I have the adaptable adjective, I can move my dice up or down size each turn.
Yes. Yeah. So you could change right now because you start with a D4, but you could change it up to a D6 to start. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. Okay. And then, using kinetic, which was kind of hinted at earlier, Mr. Flufferkins will telekinetically like move the knife around to like smash in the cameras
Hell yeah.
around the store.
So yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Oh. That was a 1.
Oh no. So you roll or you fling around these knives, and unfortunately the cameras have some sort of reinforced glass on the front, and you just seem to be like scratching on the very front of them. Yeah, it's an unbearable noise on the microphone.
Oh god, it's just
It's going
nails
in
on
the dust
chalkboard.
trail.
I think Gatsby will rise, and he's gonna be like, Mr. Fluffy, we will help you. And Gatsby will point at a camera and it'll be like, you looking at us. I'll invert the way you see. And
Whoa.
Gatsby will point at the camera, he'll say that out loud, he'll use adaptable to put his dice size up.
Are 3 of us using adaptable?
Maybe.
Yeah,
It's a good
I've had
one.
it.
It is.
Uh,
really good.
I took
D6.
I was
under
going
control
between
and
that
unusually
one
strong.
and the one that
D6
automatically
Pog called
rolls
it?
with 4s.
DM. Adaptable dice size up to D6.
By the way,
so-
him saying DM is correct. It's not Dungeon
Yeah.
Master,
Doom
it's Doom Master.
Yeah, it's Doom Master.
Doom.
And D6 it is. To maybe do what Mr. Fluffy couldn't do. That's a nat 6.
6. Hell yeah. So you saw 2 contingencies with this. So you have storeroom, cameras, safe, and escape.
Oh, okay. Same probably with the same aptitude. I could
Yeah,
make it work.
okay.
I could
Yeah.
just I don't know.
What else?
Invert the safe.
At the same time, you're the safe, like just carry it off.
It's made so it. Oh yeah, I want to invert the concept of a safe, where instead of keeping things like
Just spits
inside
it out.
safe,
Okay, yeah.
it just
Yeah.
makes. I think I want to make it easier to get the stuff inside than if it was there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I love
So
that.
you invert the concept from safe to
Unsafe, I
unsafe.
guess.
To dangerous.
Danger in it.
There's just big red arrows that say, "There's this here."
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I did want to ask something real quick.
yes.
So I chose under control for my adjective.
Mhm.
That means
Yeah,
I
so
roll
next
2.
time, yes, you roll minimum of 2 dice at all points in time.
Does that mean I roll and take whichever one I want, or roll and add them up?
Yes. You roll and take whichever one you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have storeroom and escape left.
I would.
I
wait.
want. Oh,
I just want to read up something real quick.
I wanted to do something, P-Man.
Give me a second. Give us a
Mississippi.
Wow, that's so rude. Gatsby
You
thinks
said
you're
1
on
second.
poggers.
The highest insult. And unhuman.
Is there a
Do I look human to you?
I said
for the
unhuman.
camera thing? For the camera thing, I
Yeah.
want at the guy sitting at the camera to just have all his monitors just showing his own face.
ooh,
Ugh.
Instead of seeing within the facility, he just sees him.
Okay.
Good.
love that.
Or I could make everyone in the building see him from the like the camera becomes the screen and the screen becomes the camera. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Glob, you haven't done anything yet. Is there something Glob would
No.
like to do?
Yes. I want to use. Oh my god! Hello.
Hi.
The adjective adaptable to goes up to a d6, and I would like to
Mhm.
use the aptitude grow to
Okay.
like grow myself a lot bigger and just use my big like hands to just tear open the boxes in the storeroom to try to find things.
Okay.
And if I
Okay,
find
yeah.
like candy and stuff, I will eat it, and then you just see little tiny pieces of candy sometimes floating in his body.
Okay. Sick. I love it.
Aww,
What'd you roll?
that one.
Oh, rip. The boxes are a little too tough for you guys to for your hands to be able
Ow.
to open them.
Curse my squishy form. I need.
Silly guy.
He's just like because he doesn't necessarily have fingers. It's just more of like a
Like
a
flubber.
mitten shape. So he's just trying to he's smacking the boxes he can't get open. So he's just like,
Yeah. That's just a little too intricate. Now I want to remind you guys, now we've got like a couple rolls under our belt. So there's a couple things that you can do with your rolls, right? So you guys have used your abilities and your adjectives. But so if you would like to, you can also, at all points in time, you can tempt fate by paying 3 doom and increasing your die size. I also forgot to mention that for doing the montage scenes, you doing a montage scenes, you each can add 1 die to your dice pool, which you can add to your next roll. Or you can add to any roll that you would like to. You don't have to use it on your next roll, but at any point in
if
time.
we leveled it up
And
to
those-
like a d6, do you get to keep
There-
a d6?
The dice pool is so for you guys who rolled a 1, your die goes back down to a d4, right?
If I roll a
But-
6, do I go?
With a 6, yes, you go up to a d10. Or sorry, a d8. is my
D8,
die.
yeah.
D8, yep. So possibility for doing more things, but also accruing more doom, right?
Yep.
So let's see, you got 3. 1, 2, 3. So you can tempt fate to increase your die size at all points in time by paying 3 doom, or you can guide fate, which is automatically roll the highest die result your die can roll, but you also pay double the doom that you would roll if you naturally rolled at double, right? So there's that influencing anything with your abilities. You also can lend potency to each other. So you can gift one of your aptitudes to another player for their role or whatever to combine it to do some other interesting thing that you might want to do by paying 1 doom, the person that is gifting that aptitude to another person who's rolling, right? So say Gatsby wanted to lend invert to Stingo. When you do that, you would just pay, like, Gatsby would pay 1 doom.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so since we're starting to accrue a little bit of doom, the other thing that we can also do now is we're going to start talking about instabilities. So with an instability, you can either take an instability that is equal to or less than the roll that the doom that you accrue from a roll, or you can push off an instability and continue to gain doom. You continue to gain doom. If you get to over 15 doom, you instantly have to take an instability that will take you down below 10 doom. So I have to do one of the larger ones, basically. This kind of represents the instability, right, of using the strange. The bigger the power, the more like it might backfire in your face. When you push off an instability, you can choose to add to your notoriety, right? Which notoriety is basically XP here. So you tell me what you're doing that's like adding to your notoriety, and you can take an XP if you manage to do that thing. So we still have storeroom and escape. What would you guys like to do? Have this kind of chaotic scene with the cashier and guard currently being completely engulfed by Stingos. We'll say still a large glob, kind of pawing at these boxes. And I don't know if Mr. Flufferkins is continuing to try and go after these cameras as Gatsby, turns them into, it inverts the cameras.
Upon seeing that Gatsby is inverting the cameras, I would like to go and help Glob try and open the boxes
Okay.
with the flying knife,
Okay, yeah.
Would I have to roll for that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use my adjective again?
Your adjective? Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
cool.
unlimited.
And then I have 2 dice, right?
So you have your dice pool. So you start with 1, and if you would like to add 1 more from your dice pool, you can add 1
Okay.
more from your dice pool.
Oh my gosh, that's it. Yippee.
Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, you accrue some doom. Let's see. 3. Would you like to push off an instability, or would you like to take an instability?
I don't know if it does. Hold on. Where?
Don't look it up, just do it.
I just want to see what they are.
So
If you push it off, you can tell me how you're adding to your notoriety, right? And you can mark an XP.
So I have a question: is each turn an action, or is this the action itself right now? Still.
This is the action.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. The entire segment of play is called the action.
Gotcha. I just wanted to clarify, just to be sure. I didn't want to try
Can
and
I
use something
push
twice.
it off?
Okay. Or are you doing anything to add to your notoriety?
Are you gambling?
You're winning, son.
No. Question mark.
Okay. That is totally fine.
Yippee.
Okay. So you solved 2 contingencies. So how are you, at the same time as opening these boxes for Glob, how are you also solving the escape contingency? What happens at the same time while you're wielding this knife?
Hmm. would it be possible to like control multiple things at a time?
Yeah, totally.
Bet. Okay. So, Mr. Flufferkins is just gonna kind of like arrange the shelves in a way that makes it like a clear shot for every single person that needs to escape with all of the things that they're going to take. Just a straight
Okay.
shot through like I'm gonna say from the front to like the back, and then they go out like the door that Stingo burst in through.
Okay. So that's going to solve all of our contingencies here, right? So effectively, you guys have gotten to the point of like robbing the store. I think that, you know, Stingo, do you kill these humans?
No, I'm actually gonna bonk them.
Okay, you're gonna bonk them on the head.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and you know, bonk them unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And so you knock them out. I think there's like one other person in this convenience store, because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, so you maybe scare off that person, and you guys are able to, you know, kind of clean house in this place as much as you possibly can. You empty out the shelves of all that sweet candy. You get all of your first aid stuff, and you get, you know, you kind of get to this point where it's like, all right, we've got everything that we possibly can. What did you guys come here in? Did you come here in a car? Do you guys walk here?
There are cars?
Did you? Yeah,
Probably
like
a
I said,
van.
you know, like... Okay, yeah.
A
Hell yeah.
non-suspicious white van.
I was gonna say a black van so that we would draw less
A
suspicion,
little
but
bigger,
sure.
so we can take more
I
stuff.
think a white van with not orc spray painted on it.
Yeah, not orc.
I'm thinking one of those like work trucks, like not.
Like a utility van.
Yeah, kind of. But,
So it has windows.
Like the
Not
like
in the
the
back.
really. Think like a U-Haul.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, we drive a U-Haul. Fuck it. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys have just a
You know what?
U-Haul.
Just
Yeah.
full on, just take a U. We
It's
stole a
branded.
U-Haul to get
Fuck
here.
it. Sponsor
I mean,
us.
I like to think that the Unhumans like had a couple U-Hauls that they stole and then just painted.
Yeah. It's yeah,
White
orc
paint?
hall.
Or call.
Or call.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, so you guys load all of this up, and I think that you guys get back on the road and head back towards the camp.
Real quick,
and
before we
as you-
leave, I put
Yeah.
a poster up on the counter
Mhm.
that all you can see is just like it says goblin acceptance. Consider accepting goblins into your life. They are helpful, and then a picture of goblins like tilling a field. Loving, and a picture of goblins like hugging a family. Resourceful,
Yeah, right after
goblins
we
solving a
robbed the
problem
store.
in a very unique way.
Hell yeah.
And it just says at the bottom, accept goblins today.
That you know that
I'm-
tracks
I'm-
for me.
I'm
And
thinking-
they're trucks,
I'm thinking
so-
like you know how the like communism propaganda posters, like the anti-communism posters in like America or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that kind of style for some reason.
I can see it.
Okay,
But like
so,
drawn in crayon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like
you guys
same
get back
art,
on the road, and on your way back to the your new tribe, the Wrath's warriors. You all happen to see out in front of you this large puff of smoke, much larger than like any other like spiritual fire. No, nothing. Like this is a very like unnaturally large amount of smoke coming from the base of the mountain. And we're gonna pick up in 2 seconds as I go use the little boy's room.
As
Yay.
we're driving down the road, I just like you just hear like a as I rip open a package, and you just hear Stingo go, "I got me a honey bun."
Honey.
Gob is just like
You-
messing around with a bag of like of candy, just like struggling.
Bingo,
Like,
do you know the effort
okay.
we put into that?
Oh, it's not real honey. It's just like honey
Then
flavored.
we'll take the knife and just like open the
Yes.
bag.
Thank
Real
you.
honey is like liquid gold.
And then also, Mr. Flufferkins suspiciously found a small thing of his favorite. He's
I want to think that Gob also has like a little, because it's like a Western themed store, so he just has like one of the like kids sheriff badges just like stuck on his chest.
You know, like how they would say like sheriff whatever. I like to think that
Yeah.
like you have had one of us, maybe Mr. Flufferkins, like carve into the badge. Like you found one that was really
Sheriff
close to Glob, like Gabe, and you have now changed it to Glob.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's not pinned because he doesn't have anything to like really
it's just
for a pin. It's
in
just
there.
stuck on there, like kind of
Like-
over. Like there's kind of some of his whatever kind of over it.
Like
You kinda
slightly
see it, but
floating.
Yeah, it's like moving a little bit. It's kind of spinning, but like every once in a while, it just spins back. And he just
Yeah.
walked out with a little sheriff's badge proudly.
It was a Western themed store, so I'm imagining there might have been like Woody toys there. Mr. Flufferkin stole one of the hats off of the Woody toy. and is
Yeah, I was gonna
where-
say every single one of the Stingos, all 4 of them, because they're still 4. They're just like little goblins now. They all are wearing a small cowboy hat, like a child-sized cowboy hat.
Hell yeah. Also, I would like to point out that Mr. Flufferkins is like one of those very soft, very fluffy plushies.
Like the one
Extremely
of the ones that like if you throw it in the wash one time, it's never gonna be the same.
Yeah,
I feel you.
not those
How
like
much of-
shitty amusement park plushies. That
How much of a shame would it be if like God just got some of his whatever on him and just couldn't come out?
No, please don't.
I won't.
He'll cry.
And also, yes, I'm committing to this. This is just what you see when I am Gob.
Fair. Not to be confused with Glob,
Glob,
God.
Gob.
god of the Adventure Time universe.
Blob, broad,
For all
blob.
my autistics out there.
Not me.
He
yet.
actually hasn't met them yet. We're slowly working our way through Adventure
Good.
for him. We just started season. I will be right.
I do love Koi's clashing outfit.
Great.
Thank you. Realized I left my ear.
I realized that you did too, which is why I said something.
Oh, hold on a minute. What did I just discover?
I don't know. What did you discover?
Did I put thing on backwards?
Probably. That's coming from me though. Yesterday I wore. Actually, here, let me go grab them. They're really great. They're my new swim trunks that my dog got me for my birthday. They got dino.
Nice. This got dinosaurs.
I love it.
Damn.
But I was wearing
Damn
those with
stuff.
a maroon red t-shirt, which was clashing as fuck.
So far, blue dice has been good. The next dice to be rolled is going to be the green dice. I think green dice is going to be Gatsby dice.
Dog, I haven't had to roll yet.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Was it your aptitude adjective?
At ability. Unusually strong, boy.
What does it? What does unusually strong do?
Once per action, you can perform an incredible feat of strength that should require a invoke the strange roll without rolling. This solves 2 contingencies automatically. It's just
You
too
should have
good.
been able to roll afterwards. I don't know.
We finished it so quick. You solved 2, I solved 2.
And then Mr. Fluffy solved 2.
Dust. My god. He's
Hello? Us?
Bite the dust.
here. The dust.
Kiraki.
Dusty.
I am genuinely enjoying myself with this. I just hate that my ADHD is not letting me remember things and keep focus on it. And I'm just sitting here like, ah.
Dust the sun, skibidi a toilet.
Skibidi toilet the dust. Sigmaris dust.
Why?
Sigurmar is jerking.
No thanks.
What's up?
You missed something, and I'm glad you did.
No, what was it?
No, you don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
We were doing anime voice and saying Gen Alpha Brain Rot.
Oh,
Gatsby.
I told you.
Gatsby is literally quivering in fear as he sees smoke. Lots of smoke. PTSD hits.
Oh yeah, smoke would probably be scary for Gatsby.
Oh yeah.
What did I miss?
It would just make him hungry. He tries to eat my honey bun.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from my honey bun. This is my honey bun.
Well, so you guys are traveling back to the tribe, and
Thank you, Yoda.
you see this large puff of smoke. Big, huge. I shouldn't say puff. I should say plume. But yeah, Gatsby is a little afraid of smoke. Stingo is currently chowing down on a honey bun.
It's my honey bun.
Yeah, you guys just head straight in. Is that what you guys are doing?
Lava's
Okay.
eating his candy. He doesn't see it.
Mr. Flufferkins has his head in a pint of habanero ice cream.
We're
So,
skibbity swerving on them.
Can I have some? I want to try that.
Hell yeah, love a good skibidi swerving.
when I'm done.
Skibbity.
You're gonna eat all of it.
Gatsby's gonna use his
Sure.
Yeah.
increased wisdom to deduct that something happened.
That is definitely true. So you guys pull down this very, very long driveway. You get to the end, and there's a few vehicles that come flying past you going out the driveway. Just normal stuff from the tribe. Normal vehicles, I should say. They're kind of like going way, way faster than anybody really drives down this driveway. It's a really bumpy, like off-roady driveway, right? So, you guys get back down to the end of the driveway, and what you see is a very concerning sight. The tribe itself is currently half on fire, and the other half, you see a large battalion of chrono guards currently attacking the unhumans who live here. You see a kind of werewolfian kind of person who raises their paw, and one of these chrono guards becomes engulfed in flames as they manipulate the strange around them. You see a chrono guard raise one of their ray rifles and fire off a shot, and a kind of ghost-like person gets hit with this ray gun bolt, and they fall down to the floor instantly. And I'm gonna throw you guys your next obstacle here, which is gonna be stop the assault.
Okay.
All
So
we
we
need
have
to do is
the-
get some pepper, and we'll stop assault.
Yeah. So we have the contingencies of commander. I have one that's kind of split, right? One that is bone cruncher / squish. Because it's a mascot of the unhumans, you know, the two of them. You wouldn't want to let them go. I have Wrath, and Assault and Flank. I'll put those in the thing. However you guys want to go ahead and tackle these problems, it's up to you. There is a very large amount of guards here. You know, your guys' powers would probably be easy to do violence here, you know?
So, did we keep like the dice that we had the last time, or are we
Yes,
starting back?
yeah.
from-
It's session based, I'm assuming.
My brain is telling me that it's never gonna reset now that I'm thinking about it. Now that we're actually playing the
Okay.
game.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so
You-
violence.
So we don't have to go through an actual montage again. Because this is still part of the same action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes my unusually strong.
Well, are you
It's
using your...
okay. Adaptable used to be like that. Adaptable used to be once per action, which was
Well,
small.
it's an ability. The ability versus the object.
True,
action.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, this is all a playtest, so it's all completely up to fucking up for change.
Yep. All
We are
right.
in beta testing.
It's more like pre-alpha. This is the
literally
first
first
official
user
game
test.
of this to
Yeah.
ever be played. So yeah, what are you guys doing here? And now that you pulled back up with all the shit.
I think we're fighting the Chrono Guards.
Struggling. Much information, brain go
I'm gonna go after the commander.
Okay.
Fuck this guy. Alright, Stingos. Reform. Shape of orc.
And the four of them just like all together back into Big Stingo.
I am here.
And he runs at the commander.
Okay. What are you doing to invoke the strange here? What aptitudes are you using?
So I think I'm going to. I'm gonna cause a swarm to happen again, but this time it's not gonna be me. This is going to be a swarm of ants, like fire ants.
Okay. You just pulled like a jar of fucking fire ants out.
Well, I'm thinking that they'd be like underground, like around
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
underground.
Okay.
Because they're native to New York. Yeah,
I think so.
they're at least
Or
here.
if not, whatever. They're native to this New York.
Sure. And I just have them swarm at the like feet of the commander, and I'll just say swarm of fire ants, and I'll just like put my
Okay.
hand out as I'm running at him.
So you can roll. Do you want to? So technically, your dice pool has 2 in it, right? One from your power up because you didn't end up actually using
didn't roll.
that die yet. Yeah. So you have one from that. You could add another one from the default one you just get from the montage. You could tempt fate. You could guide fate. You could get potency from somebody else to add their aptitude in. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna use one from the pool, and because I have under control, I can roll 2 to begin with.
I'd
So that means you get 3.
I'd potency you up and grow.
you
Grow
want
the
to?
swarm. Oh yeah.
We could do that. Okay. All right.
I'll do that.
So you're cool with taking the Doom?
Oh yeah.
All right. I've been trying to reduce because I already have like 5 Doom from powering up.
I have no clue how much Doom I have, but
Just let it go. Just keep having Doom.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got D6s, correct? Even though I
Yep.
didn't roll before.
You started with a D4.
I didn't roll though.
So you start with a D4. So you have a D4. You could tempt fate by paying 3 Doom to increase your D size to a D6.
Okay. So because I used unusually strong, I don't increase my.
You didn't roll at all
Gotcha,
because
gotcha.
it just automatically solved it. Like it's basically a get out of free card, get out of jail free card because you didn't accrue any Doom for that either, right?
Cool. Okay. All right. I'm still gonna use just 3.
Okay.
I think. So well. Fuck it. I'm gonna tempt fate.
Okay.
We're
So
bumping
you have
it up.
a 3d6 then you're rolling.
Yeah. We're doing it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna use all. I'm gonna use all 4.
You can use all 4 die.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you pushing off the instability?
What happens again if I don't?
You take a instability that is equal to the Doom that you roll right now. So it doesn't add to your total, but it's a littler one.
I won't do anything with it. I'll just leave it.
Okay. So you're just gonna push it off.
Yeah.
Okay. That just adds to your like Doom total.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm already adding to my Doom total. I'm doomed.
Not
Aren't we
if
all?
Stingo dies, then he dies. So what's your ability, what's your potency that you're giving?
I'm giving grow. Probably. I mean, you decide what you do with grow, but I'm giving you the word grow.
Okay. So I rolled the 6.
Okay.
Got me a 6.
So you solve 2 contingencies in here. So you have assault, flank, bone cruncher / squish, commander, and wrath.
What's close?
So
like,
you get to.
It doesn't matter, really.
It could be whatever the hell you want, right? So
I'd probably
there's a
go
lot
to
of
Wrath
improv
because I
stuff
see
that is,
him.
like given to you guys.
Yeah, I see Wrath as like a symbol of the movement. So I'd go for Commander, then Wrath.
Okay.
So the fire ants are just going to get bigger, like mouse-sized.
Okay.
So there's just like a bunch of mouse-sized fire ants, like a swarm of mouse-sized fire ants
Terrifying.
that are just around this commander now, and they just start eating him alive.
Hell yeah. Indiana Jones and the fucking Crystal Skull, anybody?
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking, except bigger fire ants. And then I'm just gonna run over to where Wrath is. What's going on with him?
Wrath is, we'll say for the sake of this, maybe he's embattled with the commander currently. He's fighting the commander, and he, as these fire ants kind of like swarm around the commander, you're able to like free Wrath from this and allow him to like make it to safety.
Yeah, I'll just say to him like as we're going, Wrath, we got the supplies. Our van is ready to go whenever you are.
He looks at you and is, I have some things to attend to. But if you don't see me again, go to my personal quarters and find the scroll.
Understood. And I'll just kind of like turn back to the battle. That's me.
Okay.
What's
I have a
up?
question, real quick.
Yeah.
If you like use like an aptitude, do you not get to use that anymore? Is it like gone?
No, you can continually reuse your aptitude.
Same with abilities?
Abilities, unless it says once per action.
Okay.
Mm,
I was just brain is struggling to
could
put
you?
stuff together, so
We're all getting there. We're getting there. It's all
my
new.
meds are wearing off, so the connections of information is not all there anymore.
That's
What's
cool. I have to
happening-
instantly look around the document. So
What's happening with assault?
So that's just a general, like I'm thinking
It's-
dealing with like the guards that are currently out and about, as well as I'm giving assault and flank as like just two separate sections, like two different, sections of them attacking the camp.
I think, yeah, I think I just invert gravity around the guards for the assault.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
keep a
My
D8.
favorite thing from the Natural season 1.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget Stingo. You're up at a D8 now.
Okay. I need to read something real quick because although I'm gonna do that, I
I
need
have
to
nothing
make
in my dice
sure.
pool, correct?
Invoking the strange, this and that. This. Okay, I'll put my die up with adaptable to a D10.
Okay.
Afterwards, I'll roll. Before invoking the strange, push off for instability. Or is it before invoking the strange after the dice roll? No, it should be before, right? 'Cause I want to
You can-
gamble.
so I think I'm gonna end up reworking this before we play next time. But so right now you can either suffer the instability of your roll, or you can push off and it just adds to your total, right?
Mhm.
And then you could choose to make a bet on top of that as well. So you could choose you could, with the notoriety, you describe what you're doing to contribute to your notoriety, like as a character, as a person. And then you're gonna place a bet, which is like you either choose, I believe it's 5 to 10. Let's see, where are they? It is 5 to 10, 11 to 16, or 17 to 23. If you roll and choose the die with the result within the range you choose, you gain 1 notoriety. If you fail to get a result in the range or choose a die outside of the range, you gain 5 doom in addition to the doom from your roll.
Dice pool, we get 1 from the build-up.
Yeah.
So I guess I have like only 1 in my dice. Like it. When I
Yeah.
say 1 in the dice pool, does it mean I can add a dice?
Yes, you can add a die.
Okay, good. So I think I would push off instability,
Okay.
gamble on a 5 to 10, and add the dice to my die. Like use the dice from my dice pool to just roll 2d10.
Okay.
If I'm understanding this correctly.
Yeah.
And that's a 2 and a 4.
So you want to take the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So it's gonna take you back down
Rippers
to
get.
6, but you do still solve 1 contingency, right?
Mhm.
So you do manage to bring this, like, invert the gravity underneath these. Do you want to do assault or flank? Does it matter to you?
I was thinking assault. Well, I guess no flank. There would be less friendlies around the flank.
Okay, yeah. So you invert the gravity and kind of make it impossible for them to come after you here. That kind of leaves us with assault and bone cruncher / squish.
What is?
Wait, so are Bone Cruncher and Squish, do we like them or are they attack? Sorry.
They're great. You love them.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I
They're
rolled
fighting
a
off the bad
d8.
guys.
You're probably wanting to save them, is what I'm imagining.
Are they being attacked currently?
Yeah, they're in their mechs
Okay.
though.
Can Mr. Flufferkins use bonk and just like fucking smack people in the heads with, I don't know, themselves?
Okay, yeah, I love it.
All right.
Telekinesis
Um,
bonk.
So I got a 6 last time. with the
Yes, so
D8.
you're rolling a
Can I have
D8 now.
D8? Can I
Yes.
go up to a D10 with adaptable then?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, and then I'm gonna. Okay, I used the extra die from the dice pool.
Okay. And are you taking an instability or are you pushing it off?
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay. You're gonna take the instability. Oh, and don't for. Do you want to do a bet?
No, because I already rolled, so that would just.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that would kind of be against the spirit of it, I guess.
Yeah. I got a 9 by the way.
You got a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're moving. So you're staying on a D10 for your next roll. And you're going to solve the rest of the contingencies: assault and bone cruncher / squish. So I think with this you do your big fucking wonk wonk wonk.
And as he's like bonking people, he's going to say bonk.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. So, all right, you guys are managed to repel this this assault on the camp. It is a very very deadly assault. It has wrecked this camp in a way that is going to make it unlivable. I assume that maybe Stingo would grab the 3 of you.
Yeah.
Does that sound fair? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Can I use my silly goofy still mind ability and clear my doom?
yeah.
Cool. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
sure.
that.
Let's see. Still mine. Reduce your doom to 0. Sick.
That's
Let's reduce your doom to 0.
sick as fuck. What?
Yeah.
Such a good ability.
Why you read, Dan?
I mean,
Once
I
we're
did
accurate.
read, but like unusually strong is so good that I couldn't pass that up.
I
But,
know
like,
you just.
Well, I
you
mean,
just.
like you're.
Yeah.
I was flipping between a few of them, and I was like, as I've been playing before we get to like actually using things, I was like, okay, that works better.
Yeah.
Switch it before I actually like use something.
Yeah, like I didn't read through any of them, and so I think I've talked about this on when I design things for TTRPGs. I have like a mantra that plays in my head, which is if I have like the thought of why would I choose anything else, then it's too strong.
Hey,
And I never had that thought when I was reading any of those.
DM,
But-
would you say
I just liked unusually strong.
would you say the action is still going on, or is the action?
This is kind of over. Yeah, this is it. We're kind of in an in-between space now.
As if we're still in the action, I'd like to use strange knowledge.
I think that you could probably do that. Sure.
Why did the camp get attacked?
All right. So the camp. So strange
want
action
us
is.
to guess it?
Strange knowledge, sorry. Yeah.
Do you guys solemnly swear not to act on meta knowledge that your characters wouldn't know?
Well, wait, my character would know. Or no.
Yeah, no.
I just-
Gatsby
For
would
this
know.
level.
Your character
Oh,
would.
okay.
We
Yeah,
can
I
you can
trust
go
you.
into
It's fine.
one-on-one.
It's fine. Don't
I'll just
worry
take my.
about it.
We can go into one-on-one. I can take my headphones
no.
off.
It is fine. It is totally fine.
Okay.
Because the answer to that question is that the Empress is starting an assault on humans everywhere.
Ooh. Good answer.
Fun.
Gatsby keeps it to himself.
You just know that.
Gatsby's
You don't know why you know that, but you just know that now.
Gatsby's rage inside of him. He just feels a
He
buildup of
knows way too much.
there is fire within Gatsby right now. I think I should have asked that
Um,
before the assault. That would have made him.
Mr. Flufferkins can just like hear the bees just like buzzing a little bit louder.
Mm. I find that calming, and I start to like kind of come out of my battle rage. So quick question: Does it take? It doesn't cost anything to use aptitudes, right? It's just like a thing
No.
you can do.
No,
Okay,
it's
cool.
just flavoring how you're using the strange, right?
Cool. So like as as the battle kind of comes to an end, I'm gonna end the swarm on the fire ants, and I'm just gonna say, "Swarm," and I swarm again, and 4 of me pop out, and I run around and grab everyone and get everyone, so we can go towards Wrath.
Okay.
I saw
think-
Wrath. He ran into his tent. Things were going down. We should probably go follow.
Yeah, you guys all get together and head into Wrath's tent.
On the
and
commander's
as you
body,
do-
that I assume will be recovered by the Chrono Guard, I leave one of those posters.
Okay, yeah. On the as you walk into this tent, you see Wrath currently pinned to the ground, and he is being like pinned to the ground by this all black wearing Chrono Guard, wearing the same like similar outfit. It looks a bit more stealthy because it's black, right? Like, you know, it's all stealthy and whatnot. And
Cloaker.
this Chrono Guard has a dagger in Wrath's chest currently, and looks at the 3 of you, and then you all forget that Chrono Guard was there.
Oh. That's so
Wrath
cool.
is
Also,
Wrath is there with a dagger.
7.
7 of us, not
7 of us.
Oh, all 7 of you. Sorry,
Thank you.
sorry, Stingos.
thank you.
What do
We'll
you
just call me the Stingies now.
Cobb just like, you wanted the gummy things?
Cause he like forget that the Chrono Guard was there. So he's like, you want one of these?
Oh, Wrath still
Well-
has a knife in his chest still.
You want one?
Daddy, no!
And I
Uh,
run up to him. All 4 of
We
me.
probably
call him
should
Daddy?
not take that
Yeah.
out.
He kind of gurgles a little bit of blood, and he grabs the Stingo that runs up to him, and he says, "Take the scroll on my desk." And he kind of fucking like slowly leans back down to the ground, and you see that there is no like movement in his eyes at all, staring at you.
My fucking god, he's fucking dead.
1 Stingo
If you didn't
cries.
want it, you could have just said something.
Another
I'll have it then.
closes his eyes. The other 2 run into his room quickly
Oh,
for the
we
recovery team.
did? Oh. Sadly, like slowly, sadly eats the eats the candy that he was gonna give. With like the piece of candy, like you just kind of see it floating around in there. He's just like, I did it for you. I enjoyed this for you.
It's just like the pieces of the like thrown gummy Krabby Patty just floating around. It's just like randomly.
Okay, so Stingo, as you go into Wrath's room, you see there is the desk that's in the middle there. There's a scroll. You unfurl that scroll. That's it. You just like as you pick it up, it kind of just like comes loose and unfurls. And what you see before you is a plan laid out by Wrath on how the Unhumans could assassinate the Empress of the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And we'll pick up here next week.
Well, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Next 2 weeks from now.
We'll probably still stream
Sorry.
next week.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll do something.
Probably be
That's-
around next week to do something.
We'll
Hell
probably
yeah.
just like talk unstable.
Sure, we can fix all the things that I'm now highlighting.
Yeah.
Nothing's too
I'm
bad.
starting to be very doomed.
Yeah, I think I'm 1 away from 15.
Oh, I don't know.
You'll never
Listen,
know.
I'm not keeping track, but
I'm not keeping track either.
I wasn't.
I'm
either.
there.
Like, I feel like I'm gonna get there.
DM
Sooner
brain
or
was
later.
keeping track. I couldn't help it.
I know. Yeah.
I was going to try and keep track, but then I was like, I don't remember if I accumulated Doom through anything else.
The-
so I'm just
The
gonna
best thing,
clear it
co-
and start from scratch. Fine.
the best thing I got from Colin is that don't keep track of your doom. It makes it more fun. At some point,
Really?
you'll just kind of explode, and that's fine.
That's
you
what
know.
I'm doing. If Lob explodes, well, shit, I guess.
Well,
Yeah. So, what do you guys think so far?
I like it.
I like it.
My ADHD needs just to do better and not
Yeah.
die
My
on me
ADHD
halfway
is
through.
just like, there's so much like new, like it's liking all of like the new things happening and figuring things out, but it's also like, oh my gosh, everything's disorganized. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out like how to DM this game at the same time too. So I feel that
mhm.
I may have written it, but you know, you don't know how it actually plays out until you
As
fucking.
I was telling Axel earlier, nobody knows the rules of this game, not even
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know shit.
Colin. I had fun though. It was fun. It was silly.
Sick. That's the goal, is to have fun.
I enjoy it. I think it's neat. It's like
I like it.
I'm seeing aspects of like some other games, but like not in any like kind of copying kind of way. And I'm
I had
liking
noticed that. I had noticed a little bit of inspiration from the other one that we had done that Colin DM'd.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a little bit of inspiration from it, but not enough that it was like, this is just another never tell me the odds kind of a thing.
It'd be wild if I just like literally filed the serial numbers off from a game and was just like, here you go, guys. I wrote this game.
Yeah, here's my game. This is my game.
Here you Amazing. Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. I just brain needs to pull itself together a little bit better. So
Well, I think we're also like gonna fucking like make this a lot more streamlined. So my
Yeah.
brain is already turning on like how this is gonna get a lot more streamlined. Pushing off fucking no longer exists. I think it just automatically adds to your doom total, and I think I'm gonna reduce the doomed status to 10 because it's gonna be you're gonna build up the quicker to 10, but the thing is that like if there's no like suffering instabilities up until then, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out like 'cause
Did
I
I-
want it to
That's-
be-
like,
Yeah,
I'm
the instability
trying to
that
look
way,
at,
or
like-
you have to like hit the number exactly to get the.
yeah, you have to have 15. Yeah. So I think you hit 50, you hit 10 or above, right? And I think it's to bring you back down to 0 doom. I think
Well,
is what it'll
because-
be. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because then I could do nasty things, like say you roll 10 and you take 5 more doom. I could do an egregious error, which is a mangle, which are hopefully we'll get to those because it's a D100 chart. And you just
Yeah,
roll
the
100.
mangles.
See, I was looking at it because I was like, I didn't read the chart right, and I was like, oh, so I didn't read like the Doom consumed right. I read it like, oh, if you roll this, this is what you get, kind of thing. So I was
Yeah,
like,
so it's
my
yeah.
gosh,
yeah.
I
You might
could
have to
sure
also edit the
farm
to
everything
roll tab.
normally.
But if you guys ever want to know your options on the character sheet, the how to roll like black square, super duper useful.
Oh my
Like,
god!
if you-
Wait, that's right there. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
like, it
supposed
gives
to have all
you-
your options.
yeah, it gives you all your options when you go to roll.
Yeah.
True.
yeah, I liked it. Brain just decided to conk out a little
That's
bit.
cool. That's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah.
Um,
So the dice
trying to
size
see,
is
like-
not going to reset, so I'll stay
I-
on the D10, or am I going back down? to
Yeah.
D4?
So how I originally had it written is everybody resets to D4, but I don't think that'd be fun if we just start from base every fucking time, right? Like now I think we just carry over from roll to roll. So for next time we play, I need you guys to, if you have dice in your dice pool still, like make sure that's marked down and mark down what die you're currently on, like what
Um,
die you're
gonna-
currently on.
So
I
I was
couldn't-
thinking that, and like this is how I kind of like interpreted reading it. It would be kind of cool if like your dice pool didn't change. So like whatever you
Like
earn.
yeah, it carries over. Yeah, like that's
No,
like,
I'm
it carries
saying
over from time to time.
I'm saying like if you get something in your dice pool that's a D4, it stays a D4.
Hmm.
So then you can choose, okay, I want to use this D4 instead.
That is good.
So then
I
you can
kinda
kind of like
that.
mess with your roll a little bit. That's how I interpreted it initially.
You just have to, yeah.
That would also help if somebody got the ability that like automatically rolls a 4 if you have a D4.
That's what I was
'Cause then
thinking too.
that
Like
would
when I
just
read
render
that,
ability
that's part of the
useless if it
reason.
just- yeah.
Yeah. That's part of the reason that I thought that. We're giving you ideas, Colin.
No, I like the ideas. Please tell me what I did wrong because
The whole
only not me can.
the whole like a lot of them. I don't know. I haven't like read it. Colin probably brought some changes to it. But the mangle stab was literally me and Colin last week. I was like this in my bed, and I was like, "That'd be a good idea. That's funny. Yeah, that works."
So mangles are, you take an instability, the egregious error. You can only have 2 mangles, right? So you can have up to 2 mangles. You take a third one, you die instantly. But they're kind of like a way that is the strange backfiring on you, like in physically morphing your personality, like not your personality, but your body, mind, or soul, right? So it's a D100 table. You roll on the D100 table, and this thing just happens to you now, right? So say you rolled 81. Your laughter now causes minor tremors in the ground. Say you rolled a 28. Your hair becomes sensitive to the touch. Like it's just physically messing with your being.
I have a question. If
Yeah.
I got a mangle and I rolled a 52 or a 53, I'm a plushie. I don't have vape. Would that do anything?
Well, we'd have to figure out how that applies to your character.
Fair enough.
We'll figure it out.
You guys should have the capability to comment on this document, and like please do like anything that like now that we played one like session, right? Like please comment on things and like say like, hey, this is weird, or this doesn't make sense now, or this should be changed this way, because like I need that, you know.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I'd
Absolutely.
be down to yeah. I think something that I kind of realized after using it with Dan, the potency, super cool, but like, what do combos of word really give? Like, what do they really bring?
So the way I envision this, right, is so you're saying a sentence with aptitude. You invoke the strange. You say a sentence that is, "I am doing this thing," right? And so I am, let's say I'd pick, like say I pick mirror. So I say I am mirroring all of these ray gun blasts back at the chronoguard, right? Say you wanted to add, let's say, what makes sense here? Either enhance or I don't. I guess it doesn't provide an actual thing. The whole an easy one here would more along the lines be, you said I want to do swarm, right? And you add grow to it. Like before, Dan couldn't do, like Stingo couldn't make a big swarm of ants, but could do just a swarm of ants, right? I guess there's no mechanical benefit, and I think that's something that maybe needs to be thought about, like giving.
That's what I.
Right. So I think maybe
I don't know, dice size up, or like maybe
adding
like temp dice up. I don't know, like temporary dice up.
Maybe it's either that or adding one to the roll, just adding a die to the roll.
Oh yeah, adding a just straight one could be, yeah. I don't know, it's super fun. Working on like playtesting a game is I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
I
this
get
is
to
super
like
neat.
everything is very malleable. We can make it better together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I need your ideas because. By the way, that Frontier Town Gateway is exactly the only thing I was thinking of in my mind. That I sent you guys the link in the chat. It is basically a giant fucking A-frame that is insanely massive in the high peaks in the Adirondacks.
Nice.
Nice.
We officially have a link tree now for the naturals. So any links that you guys
Yippee.
have can go in that. There's also Yoda, if you're still here, going forward, there is a exclamation point naturals, and it will link to that, so you don't have to put every individual link there.
Dude, where's my fucking shout out in there?
I mean, fucking, I don't know. You want to post unstable somewhere so I can?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
not yet.
I should put the YouTube there too.
Before Wizards of the Coast steals it.
You mean like
Yeah.
they've stolen
Yes,
every
they would.
fucking thing that I've ever designed and just like retweaked it just a little bit?
Yeah.
Bastard.
I did find it weird that Mike Chapman kept coming into the chat.
Classic guy.
Comments. Man, look at all my fucking comments on this shit. Alright. I don't know, I think I've marked all of the things that I've now thought of. I don't want you guys to just get rid of all of your Doom and the cleanup either. So,
That's kind of
Yeah.
true.
cannot be
Maybe
free.
you lose Doom equal to what is half of your die.
That's not a bad idea.
Because then it varies based on what you've gotten to and what you've done.
Yeah.
So like you don't want to use a bunch of Doom right away, but like when you get to a D20, potentially you're losing 10 Doom, which is a good
Yeah.
chunk. But you only lose 2 at the start, so you don't want to lose. Like you don't want to use a lot. It's weird that everyone else has like like Flute has a Twitch thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I saw that in there. That Blute has a Twitch thumbnail.
Oh,
No,
Twitch thumbnail?
Yeah, yeah, your
it's just-
Twitch.
it's a Twitch link. For some reason.
Oh, wait. Let me go look.
It's weird.
Well, I think I need to turn my brain off now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should
I-
probably go play with Finn for a little bit.
We need to go eat dinner.
It
Yep.
smells like
And I
spicy
need to go to
my house.
bed.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Great session.
Bye.
Had a good time. I'm excited
Very
to play.
fun.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Let him stream day 1 Deep Stone
Thank you.
Crypt. Oh, I said that.
Man, it's been a while.
Artrox is in the chat.
My
Come on
24
by
hour
tomorrow.
Destiny ring.
We are going to be playing games. I'm going to try and talk some of these goobers into playing games with us.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Little thingies.
What
are
is
coming.
it? Supermarket?
Yeah, it's going to be
Supermarket
potentially
together.
a supermarket together.
Dude, I get
It's free.
done with
It's
work.
free.
I get done with work at 8, so like
Yeah, by then I'll probably be off because I have something I got to do that night. I have
We're
off
off to the
work
dock.
this week, so I'm going to karaoke.
Being
Fun.
fun.
I'm gonna try.
Very jokey.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
off work at 2, but I don't know if we have anything planned after that. So
All right, we'll talk about it, but we'll be gaming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Me and Colin will be live no matter what for a couple hours.
maybe
So, all right. Everyone, have a nice night. This is going to be the sign off. I'm not going to do anything extra. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
John.
Bye.